last, on April the 9th, 1916, the floes broke up enough for the boats to be launched. We were then 60 miles southeast of Elephant Island. Shackleton took command of one boat, Hudson the smallest, and I was in charge of the third. At the end of the first day's hard work, we hauled the boats onto a floe and turned in. 20 minutes after, we discovered that the floe had cracked across. There was no more sleep that night. We watched till dawn and then launched the boats.
If you can't pull, get away from the oars. It's making it harder for everyone else.
During 6 days and nights we were fighting our way towards Elephant Island. We had only one night's sleep. That was the second night when we camped on a small berg. In the morning we found that the pack ice had closed all round our berg, cutting off our retreat. A heavy northwest swell was rolling through the pack ice in the open sea. We were in grave danger, for at almost any minute the berg we were on might crack across or capsize. After 4 days more of almost unendurable hardship, we reached the island. Thirst was our greatest trouble, and Blackburrow and Green Street both suffered with frostbitten feet.
I can't, sir, I can't move my feet.
Stab them. Feet, stab them hard.
Blackburn?
Yes, sir.
No one's ever landed on Elephant Island before. As the youngest of the party, you'll be the first to step ashore.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We approached the island and sailed along it for 12 miles of cliffs and glacier fronts. There was no possible place to land. Then I saw a rocky beach and made for it. When we landed, many of the men were so weak that Shackleton said he was sure another night in the boats would have killed some of them. It took 6 hours to haul the boats and stores ashore. A hot ration was prepared. Our camp was only 3 or 4 feet above the sea level. The cliffs at the back were impossible to climb, and the first gale would have swept us into the sea. Shackleton looked for another camp, which he found 8 miles farther along the coast. We hauled the boats ashore and lived under them, turned upside down. Shackleton realized the difficulty of feeding 28 men through the winter on what seemed to us a totally godforsaken island. If 6 went to hell, it would be 6 less to feed, and we expected to return in 5 weeks to rescue the others. It was hopeless to attempt to reach Cape Horn or the Falkland Islands against the heavy westerly gales which blow there all the year round. So we hoped to reach one of the whaling stations of South Georgia, 800 miles away.